I wonder what today is going to bring.
Nothing good, I'm sure.
Enough of the fairy tales.
I am queen. Do I need to say more?
This is forcing my hand.
You can't trust anyone.
I'm not even an afterthought.
Thank you for coming, Lord Hugo.
Your Majesty.
I just wanted to be quite clear. Not long ago, we had some very special entertainment put on for us. It was a traditional show using beautifully hand-carved figurines that were particularly intricate and spectacularly dressed. The people stood behind a stunning gilt tapestry at the back and manipulated them in different ways. Sometimes it was with sticks that you could barely see. Others were made to jump and dance on invisible strings. Do you know what I'm talking about, Hugo?
The Kusawi puppet show, Your Highness.
That's right, puppets. You know about puppets only too well, my friend. I am not a puppet, Lord Hugo. I want there to be no confusion. Don't underestimate me.
I'm not a lapdog.
Let me officially welcome you to the household staff for the palace.
I believe I need to talk to Lord Hugo.
I'm bored.
You could have fooled me.
It's just so...
Trust you to be bored when the rest of the country, and even some of the far-flung corners of the globe, have their eyes firmly glued on us. Our father is lying in a coma. Our mother has somehow manipulated herself into being temporary monarch, fairly much on the strength of her showing at the Royal Opera Galas, and I would suppose some secret negotiation with Lord Hugo. Our older brother is dancing as fast as he can to secure his position as heir and rightful successor. The Republicanists see this as their big break. Even when I glance through some meaningless publication, my mind is racing as to all the politics and intrigue and opportunities and threats we face. And you're bored. This is a constitutional crisis, you know.
Yeah, well, it's like modeling, isn't it? Not nearly as glamorous as it looks from the outside.
Do you know some people who have had experience in the modeling industry then?
I am sorry to come to you like this, but I am afraid it is very necessary.
I would hope you could come to me with anything of concern.
It has been a great sadness to us that Her Majesty Queen Florence, while publicly very supportive and appropriate in her actions and attendances, has never found her true faith with us. It would be so satisfying if she could find personal fulfillment within our religion and raise her soul accordingly, filling it with great joy.
But
I fear she finds solace in some other faiths. I am being careful not to use the word religions, because I do not believe that is what they are.
surely as long as Her Majesty does this in private, then?
My point precisely. I understand that the Blue Monks are intending to invite Her Majesty to their Coromon. It would be inappropriate for her to attend, while the Queen is free to follow her own beliefs. Even though we may wish them other to what they are, the King is still the ceremonial head of our faith, and in his current state, that role falls to Her Majesty. I am sure you see the dilemma for us. Dilemma is probably the wrong word. We are in no quandary at all. I think it may be an issue for you, rather than a dilemma for us.
It's a problem for me, Rose. I should be supporting my mother, but I really don't want to.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're in a difficult situation. You should be the rightful ruler rather than your mother, and none of us really feel comfortable with the situation as it stands.
This is a prison of waiting for something to happen. If I have to stay put and wait for paint to dry, there must be something to do.
Am I doing the right thing?
You know, I really appreciate you.
Are you seeing someone new?
I might be.
Is she nice?
I think so.
I'm pleased. It's hard being alone.
They sent the Queen a bowl of seeds,
A symbolic prayer?
as they call it if you are a believer. If not, it could be perceived as a timely, cynical power play.
They are gaining steadily in number.
Yes, I am only too aware of that.
Everybody, look at me. Tell me, what do you see? Do you see beyond pure superficiality? Oh, because it's just a show. Everybody knows. Don't go any deeper. There's no point, and anything real is far too dangerous for us. So look, but don't look too much.
Do you like puppet shows, Tamara? I like them as long as I know who the puppet is and who the puppet master is. But sometimes there are so many damned strings, everything is just a bit of a tangle. And when somebody moves, you're not quite sure who's yanked on the other end.
My money's usually on you.
I think my mother is going to make a major misstep.
So?
I'm getting good at sneaking out without anyone noticing. I've missed you.
Have you seen Philippe around by any chance?
He's in the kitchen with the pastry chefs.
Ah, well, I'll go and find him and see if he has any little treats for me.
Tell me.
The Blue Monks are said to be an ancient order. No one is exactly sure how ancient, though, as no accurate information exists. Some antagonists suggest they only date back a couple of generations, and existed before that only as a fabrication by the priests of that time. The king has always tolerated them, but does not particularly like what he interprets as a mix of flakery, showmanship, and touchy-feely psychobabble. His words, not mine. However, Queen Florence has been known to have been swayed by, to be polite, alternative religions.
I've missed you. I don't know why we've got to keep this secret.
I just don't think it's wise to let people know we're talking.
But I like being with you so much.
Laura, we're good friends. That's all. You're fun to be around.
We could be...
No. Let's just hang out and talk. Now tell me, what's been going on?
They have a prime opportunity in approximately a week.
Is that the Coromon sacrifice?
A ritualistic slaughter of a cow, whose remains are then splayed out for wild animals to scavenge.
I'm aware of it, but it doesn't appeal.
They believe they can offer prayers of particular potency at the time of the sacrifice. I would imagine that they will use this to try to convince the Queen to attend.
Which she should not do because she is acting head of the royal church, and it would start a religious riot.
You have your work cut out for you. The King has been the only one capable of curbing the Queen's dabbling in the unorthodox, and he is still in a coma.
I'm going to a kind of protest in a couple of days. Do you want to come?
What are you protesting?
The sacrifice of a cow for a gross religious ceremony.
Oh, I've heard about it. There's quite a controversy.
You should come.
I can't.
But you don't even
I've
know
got
when
a
it
hell
is
week.
yet. Okay, your choice.
I'm not necessarily the man I show the world. I can pretend to be whoever I want to be, but who am I really? It's not just up to me. You see what you want to see. Is any of this reality?
think it's time for a new me.
Gentlemen,
We prefer to simply be referred to generically as monk.
my apologies. I should have known better. I am the first to champion religious freedom, but let's not beat around the bush. We are fast approaching a situation which will not do any of us any favors.
We only look to our beliefs and our ceremonies. Everything else is an irrelevance to us.
I can completely understand.
With respect, I doubt that, as you have not yet found the complete redemption of living only for your faith.
I appreciate your point, but I have other things to worry about.
Things that are not good for your soul.
You are most probably right.
What we are asking,
We have anticipated your request and deny it.
There are many opposed to the sacrifice of a live cow for religious purposes.
But do those same people oppose the sacrifice of a live cow for a fast food burger? Besides which, it is our cow.
I believe there is a difference.
And we do not believe there is.
Tell me now what's happening and what's going on. What's going on? There's so much to do. It's hard to keep.
It seems to me like the waste of a good cow.
Not that I expected anything different, but they won't let me rush to my brother's hospital bed. I guess in case I pull out the plugs on the machines keeping Fred alive. As if.
I do not know that I can change her resolve. Perhaps the monks will consider the suggestion of altering the sacrifice. Or perhaps they could sacrifice a flying pig.
The Koromon sacrifice? Let me see. I don't believe it's anything we have or are expecting any involvement with.
But you know about it, don't you?
Of course. Without getting into a lengthy exposition and trying to tiptoe through the politics, in general, we believe in freedom of religious expression, of course. As long as no laws are broken, and there is an appropriate respect for the community at large. But we do have a lot to get through today, and as I said, we do not have any official involvement in this occasion on our calendars, and I prefer to move on if we can.
I can't believe you did that. I'm not 15 anymore. You don't get to decide my haircuts.
You're a prince. You should act like one.
No, thank you. Not today.
Hate yourself blue, and you could pass for one of the monks.
And thank you as well.
I fear the vultures have already started circling.